Hidden within the base of your neck lies a butterfly-shaped gland that governs nearly every metabolic process in the body. The thyroid, small yet powerful, regulates your energy, body temperature, weight, mood, and even heart rate. But when it falters, the results can be devastating. Today, we journey deep into the world of thyroid disease, exploring the difference between hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's thyroiditis, two interconnected yet distinct conditions that affect millions worldwide. Before we get too deep into this topic, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This will help bring the truth about health and healing to the thousands of people who need to hear this message. Now back to the episode. The thyroid gland produces two primary hormones, thyroxine, T4, and triiodothyronine, T3. These hormones enter nearly every cell, binding to receptors that regulate how fast or slow your body burns fuel. When functioning properly, it maintains equilibrium, known as euthyroid balance, but if the gland slows down, hypothyroidism emerges, a state of sluggish metabolism marked by fatigue, weight gain, dry skin, hair loss, depression, and cold intolerance. Physiologically, the pituitary gland in the brain senses low thyroid hormone levels and releases thyroid-stimulating hormone, TSH, urging the thyroid to produce more T3 and T4. When this feedback loop falters, dysfunction begins. Hypothyroidism can occur for several reasons: iodine deficiency, congenital abnormalities, medications, or radiation therapy. But in industrialized nations, the leading cause is not nutritional deficiency, it's autoimmunity. In classic hypothyroidism, the thyroid gland underperforms. Blood work typically shows elevated TSH with low free T4. Patients describe exhaustion that no amount of sleep can fix, brain fog that clouds thought, and weight that refuses to budge. This condition affects approximately 5% of the population, with women 8 times more likely to develop it than men. Subclinical hypothyroidism, where lab results are borderline yet symptoms persist, may affect another 5 to 10%, silently reducing vitality and cognitive function. Chaker et al., 2017. Enter Hashimoto's thyroiditis, also called chronic autoimmune thyroiditis, a condition first described by Japanese physician Dr. Hikaru Hashimoto in 1912. Unlike primary hypothyroidism, Hashimoto's is an autoimmune disorder, meaning the immune system mistakenly targets the thyroid gland as if it were a foreign invader. Over time, immune cells infiltrate the gland, producing anti-thyroid peroxidase, anti-TPO, and anti-thyroglobulin, anti-TG, antibodies. This chronic attack inflames and gradually destroys thyroid tissue, leading to a permanent decline in hormone output. Early on, Hashimoto's can appear paradoxical. Some patients oscillate between hyperthyroid and hypothyroid symptoms, anxiety, heart palpitations, then fatigue and weight gain, as the gland leaks hormones before burning out. Modern imaging and histological studies reveal lymphocytic infiltration and fibrotic remodeling of thyroid tissue, clear markers of autoimmune damage, Cacciaregli et al., 2014. While both conditions lead to low thyroid hormone levels, their origins differ profoundly. Hypothyroidism, a functional failure of the gland, often due to nutrient deficiency, surgical removal, or medications like lithium or amiodarone. Hashimoto's thyroiditis, an autoimmune disease, the immune system progressively destroys thyroid tissue. The distinction is critical. Treating hypothyroidism simply with synthetic levothyroxine may restore hormone levels, but if the root cause is autoimmune, the inflammation persists. In clinical practice, distinguishing between the two is done through antibody testing, especially anti-TPO and anti-TG, and sometimes ultrasound imaging showing a heterogeneous, inflamed thyroid texture. Diagnosis begins with a simple blood test measuring TSH, free T4, and free T3. Yet many cases are missed due to the narrow interpretation of normal ranges. Integrative practitioners often look beyond the lab report, considering symptoms like constipation, cold extremities, brittle nails, and cognitive slowing, signs that metabolism has decelerated. In Hashimoto's, elevated antibody levels and ultrasound findings confirm the autoimmune nature. Some physicians also assess reverse T3, vitamin D, selenium, and iodine levels, given their role in thyroid hormone conversion and immune regulation. Modern endocrinology is now exploring genetic predispositions, gut dysbiosis, and environmental triggers, from viral infections to chronic stress, that can ignite autoimmunity in genetically susceptible individuals. Ferrari et al., 2021. Treatment depends on the underlying cause. For primary hypothyroidism, synthetic levothyroxine T4 remains the standard therapy. Some patients, however, do not fully respond, leading clinicians to consider combination therapy with T4 and liothyronine T3. For Hashimoto's thyroiditis, treatment must address both hormonal replacement and immune modulation. Lifestyle factors, including gluten reduction, selenium supplementation, anti-inflammatory nutrition, and stress management, have shown benefits in reducing antibody levels. Mazokapakis and Kotsiris, 2014. Emerging research suggests that the gut immune axis plays a central role in Hashimoto's, where intestinal permeability, leaky gut, may trigger autoimmune cascades. Probiotics, omega-3s, and a nutrient-dense whole food diet may help restore balance. Functional medicine emphasizes identifying triggers, infections, toxins, nutrient deficiencies, and chronic stress, each capable of tipping the immune system into attack mode. As precision medicine advances, the future of thyroid care lies in personalized therapy, using genomic analysis, microbiome profiling, and continuous hormonal monitoring to tailor treatment. Innovations like quantum biosensors and AI-driven metabolic analysis could one day detect thyroid dysfunction before symptoms appear, allowing early intervention and immune recalibration. The shift is clear. Medicine is moving from reactive treatment toward predictive and preventive care, bridging endocrinology with systems biology and quantum physiology. Hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's thyroiditis, two faces of one metabolic story. One reflects a gland struggling to function, the other, a body at war with itself. Understanding the difference empowers both clinicians and patients to address not only hormone levels, but the root cause of dysfunction, the immune imbalance, the nutritional gaps, and the modern stressors that derail the delicate endocrine orchestra. Because true healing begins not with a prescription, but with knowledge, curiosity, and a willingness to restore balance at every level of the human system. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment as to how thyroid dysfunction may be affecting your life. For more information about our clinic, please go to drvictoriamunoz.com or see link in description below. We have helped thousands of people regain their health and vitality, and we can help you. Join us next time for another deep dive into the complex world of medical science. I am Dr. Victoria Muñoz. Until next time, take care.